Talking about the money supply, there are three different definitions of money. The first one is M1, and that's equal to all the currency, coins, and demand deposits, which is the same thing as checkbook money. You need to think of M1 as the money that you can actually spend. You can take cash, you can take coins, you can take checkbook money to a store, and you can actually purchase something with that. So M1 is all of the actual money that we have out that we can spend. M2, you have to take M1, and then you're going to add to that savings deposits. So anything in a savings account. We actually cannot take our savings account books to the store and use anything to purchase, but we can get to them very quickly. We can get them out with a debit card, or we can transfer the money online and put it right into our savings account. So savings deposits, you add that to all your currency, coins, and checkbook money, and that gives you M2. M3 is actually the largest definition of money, and it includes all of those things we just talked about, plus large long-term deposits. If you have a certificate of deposit, usually what they require is for you to put thousands of dollars in this, and they also make you keep it in the bank for a certain period of time. So these large long-term deposits, if you take it out before then, you're going to pay a penalty, which means you're going to not get any of your interest probably, or they are going to not give you any interest, plus they're probably going to charge you part of your principal also. The Federal Reserve controls the money supply in a couple of different ways. The first way is through interest rates. The higher rates encourage people to save, less money in circulation. Lower rates encourage people to actually spend money, which gets more money out in circulation. The reserve requirement, which is the percent of money banks are required to keep in reserve, also has an effect on how much money is out in circulation. Higher reserve requirements, that means the bank has to keep more money in the bank and reserve. That means there's less money out in circulation. Lower reserve requirements mean there's more money out in circulation. And the third way that they can manipulate the money supply is through the buying and selling of U.S. bonds. If they buy bonds, they are putting more money out in circulation. They are taking more bonds out, putting money in the hands of bond owners. If they're selling bonds, they're trying to get less money in circulation. So you have the bond, but they have the cash.